Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another Hammer Productions night. Tonight, I will be reviewing The Beast Must Die, released in 1974, directed by Paul Annett, from a script by Michael Gambon, starring Calvin Lockhart, Peter Cushing, Marlene Clark, Charles Gray, Anton Diffring, Ciaran Madden, Tom Chadbon, and Michael Gambon. Now, this one isn't a Hammer film. This is an Amicus film. This is one of those rare films where they did a, full-fledged film instead of an anthology. And it's an oddity for them, because it seems like what they tried to do here was merge a Agatha Christie story with a werewolf film. And it even has this weird werewolf break moment where it'll interrupt the movie and pop in asking you, have you figured out who the werewolf is? And all this shit. And it's just really takes you out of the film when you do that. And it sucks because this has got a really, really great cast. Calvin Lockhart as your lead of Tom Newcliffe is awesome in here. The guy is excellent in this role. He is so charismatic and he is so cool as this character. And of course, Peter Cushing as Professor Christopher Lundgren is great as usual. I mean, I don't think I've seen a film where he was working with either Hammer or Amicus where he didn't nail it with his portrayal. But some of these other performances, it's quite disappointing. Not because the actors didn't try to do their best with what they were given, but because they weren't given much. Their talents were wasted in this film. Marlene Clark is featured quite a bit in this, but for whatever stupid, odd reason, they dubbed her voice with Annie Ross.
Tom, I don't know what you're planning. I don't care.
Why? Marlene Clark is an excellent actress. She didn't need to be dubbed. She doesn't speak a different language. She's not, where she can't speak English or anything like that, where you'd have to dub her. Why do that? It made her performance throughout the film really awkward because of that. Annie Ross, some of you might remember from Hammer, for Straight On Till Morning. What a travesty that film was. Another travesty film that she played in that some of you may remember was Superman 3, in which she played Robert Vaughn's sister in there. But then you have Charles Gray as Arthur Bennington, and what a great actor. And he is just totally wasted in this film. Nothing redeemable about what they do with him. I mean, he gets nothing. You bring in this excellent actor and just waste him in this film. Anton Diffring plays this guy that doesn't believe in the werewolves and everything, named Pavel. And he's wasted as well, but at least the scene where his character is killed was one of the highlight moments of the film, at least. And then you have a very young Michael Gambon in here as basically, I'm not going to give anything away, but he's playing a pretty interesting little role in here. He gets a better role than Charles Gray and Anton Diffring in this, and he was just an up-and-coming actor at the time. But the way that they execute the werewolf in this, the mystery elements I might have been pretty cool with and would have been okay with, but this werewolf in this is not a man in a suit. It's not, it's not like the traditional, like Hammer did with Curse of the Werewolf, or like Universal did with the Wolfman and Werewolf of London, or anything like that. It is like another film called Cry of the Werewolf, where they're using either a wolf or a dog dressed up to make it look like it's a werewolf. It doesn't work. It's a sad excuse for a werewolf. Nothing like the image that you see here. So even though this film has excellent elements like Calvin Lockhart and Peter Cushing, and it's got a great cast around those two, unfortunately they don't get a lot to do in this. So, my final review for The Beast Must Die. I'm going to give this film a 7.0 out of 10. It's not a bad film, but it could have been much, much better had it been done properly with an actor, playing the werewolf or whatever, with some excellent makeup. Such a shame. But what do you guys think of The Beast Must Die? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up for all Plus members prior to it going up on the regular schedule for other subscribers. So if you want to get interactive, become a Plus member. Well, that's it for another Hammer Productions Night. If you missed last week's Hammer Productions Night, check out the link up here to get caught up on that one. Or if you missed any of the other Hammer Productions Night, be sure and check out the playlist right here to get caught up on any of them that you have missed.